Hey there, this is Clay with RelationshipInnerGame.com. I am the world's leading expert on breakups for high achievers. And in this video, we're going to talk about 3 signs that your ex cannot stop thinking about you. Okay, so the first sign is that after the breakup, their entire life seems to be a reaction to you or to the relationship that they had with you, right? And this often takes the form of rebound relationships, right? So, it's no surprise that a lot of people after a breakup will just jump right into a rebound relationship. It's easier than dealing with their emotions and all that stuff. And often, that's one reason, mainly, why rebound relationships do not work in the long run. But it's also a sign that your ex is thinking about you constantly, especially when you notice something psychological called displacement, right? And what this is oftentimes when we are in a relationship with somebody, we have a certain level of commitment or intimacy, right? We move in together, we go steady. We do all kinds of things. Maybe we get a dog together or something like that. Maybe we get engaged. I don't know. And so what you may experience when your ex goes into a rebound relationship is that they may start to move that new relationship, that new rebound relationship, up to about the same level as it was with you very quickly, right? So maybe it took you and your ex like a year to move in together, but suddenly in this rebound relationship, they might be moving in with their new partner within like a couple of weeks or something. It doesn't mean that the time that you had was worth less or that the connection with the rebound person is stronger because they're moving so much faster. All it is they are displacing their thoughts and emotions that are still wrapped up in you and the relationship that they had with you onto this new person. They're not even in a relationship with this new person, so to speak. They're really in a relationship with you, except that you're not in the relationship. It's a little weird, it's a little strange, and it's something that I've experienced firsthand myself after my ex left me in the past. So it's absolutely something that does happen. I've seen it time and time again with clients in the past. So that is one sign that your ex can't stop thinking about you. It's when their entire life or their entire rebound relationship is more of a reaction to you or a reaction to the relationship that they had with you rather than something independent. Either they're moving towards the same thing or they're just like completely rebelling and going the polar opposite way, right? That is one sign that your ex cannot stop thinking about you. The second sign that your ex cannot stop thinking about you is when they just kind of get like really curious about you. Maybe this is overt. Maybe they are contacting you often, trying to check in on you, trying to keep tabs on you, trying to see what you're up to. Or maybe it's a little bit more subdued, right? A little bit more covert. Whether that is Facebook stalking, spying on you through other social media websites, through other means whatsoever, getting their friends to ask about you, whatever it might be, right? This is just simply a sign that your ex can't stop thinking about you. And kind of like we talked about in a previous video, this is really coming from a place of their intention, right? Every action that they have has an intention behind it. So it's not like they're just uncontrollably going onto Facebook and stalking you or anything like that. They have an intention behind that, and that intention is like, hey, what are you up to? What's going on? What have you moved on? Have you found someone else? Are you dating? Are you happy? Are you sad? Like, what's going on? And so they're constantly thinking about you, and they just want to check in and know where you're at, whether that, again, is overt or covert, whether they're like just straight up saying, hey, what's going on, or whether they're kind of using their network of little birdies to kind of keep tabs on you, right? And the third sign that your ex cannot stop thinking about you is when they mysteriously go quiet very suddenly, right? And oftentimes, again, like we talked about with that first sign, it's kind of like a sharp pulling away. It's their life is becoming a reaction against you or against what the two of you had. And when your ex suddenly pulls away and suddenly goes very quiet, it's often because they are kind of going very sharply against their inclination to reach out and contact you, right? They're suddenly pulling away. They might be doing something like the no contact rule, trying to, again, drop down that curtain, drop down that wall so to speak, to kind of keep themselves from reaching out to you, keep themselves from being in contact with you for whatever purpose they might have. Maybe they want to get back together with you, maybe they want to heal, maybe they just want to stop driving themselves crazy with thoughts about the breakup and stuff like that, whatever. But oftentimes when they just go mysteriously silent like that, it can be a sign that they are thinking about you way too much, and that they are trying to control that, trying to rein that in by just sort of, cutting things off totally. So again, those are 3 signs that your ex cannot stop thinking about you. Now, if you'd like to learn more about how you can save your relationship with the person that you love, what I'd like you to do is head on over to relationshipinnergame.com and sign up for our email newsletter so that we can start sending you daily actionable tips and advice to help you get through to your ex, to help you restore that connection with your ex, and to help you mend that relationship with your ex. So again, that website is relationshipinnergame.com. You can go ahead and sign up for the new email newsletter there, and we'll get started helping you today. Thanks.